Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to my 100% completion run for Final Fantasy X. We are finally done with everything in Kilika, and it is time to head off over to Luca, which means we have to do the annoying Blitzball tournament, we've got to deal with Yuna being kidnapped, and all that great stuff. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer episode, because we've got a lot of cutscenes to go through, unfortunately.
The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
Rest up on the way? No, I don't think I will. But since we are getting on the boat, that also means we can get our eject shot. Hopefully I do not screw this up. But, you know, we'll see how things go. I think this is probably like my least favorite section of this game. Just there's so many cutscenes you have to go through. Like I've mentioned, I'm not a huge fan of Blitzball. The opening tournament, I swear to God, like the Luca goers, like they cheat. There'll be so many, like, we'll get into the examples when we get to it, but there are so many times where it's like the numbers just don't add up to how they're supposed to work. But hopefully I can get a nice solid win out of it. Hopefully I won't have to reset it. Because unfortunately, since I'm doing 100%, I do actually need to win the tournament. Now, we've got a few things we can take care of while we're still on this boat before we get the eject shots. There's a couple longer cutscenes between Lulu and Waka. Let's go ahead and grab this chest right here first. I don't believe talking to anybody gives me anything. No? No. Nope. Okay. None of you guys are going to give me anything. Ooh, we do have Oaka here. We can now give him the 10,001 gil. That means we can start getting discounts from him later on. I've got plenty of money, as you can see, from that grind we did. No sweats.
That I will.
Yes, I know you will. It's fine. There's nothing down in the power room. I know that. Where is... Inside the captain's room here, we've got one more primer. This is the 5th primer. Again, if you miss this one, you can get it later on in Beaconell Desert. Is there anything else I need to do before...
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Titus. I've said this multiple times, thank you.
I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Huh?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
I will win the cup.
Oh, right.
And if I don't, I'll just reset the game and then try again.
Call him that.
But he is an idiot. They don't got what it takes to win the cup. Well, they do now that I'm here.
Yes, they will win.
Thank you, Yuna.
He used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
And... secondhand embarrassment.
As if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
There
is a city.
I mean, there was.
Right. Whatever you...
Damn it, I'm just naturally skipping dialogue again. Damn it. Just put the controller down, Nick.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude, and...
If that's Yuna being
I
mad...
do believe your Xanarkand exists. I
don't
really
think so.
do, you know?
How come?
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday.
But you never will.
Love to go there.
So, you're saying you want to come back to my place?
So, Yuna, want to come over to my place?
You know what's funny? I said that, I completely forgot that that's what he actually said.
As if I had a place to show her.
Alright, there's nothing to do up front. except for Jack Shot. We've got a bunch of cutscenes up here with Waka and
Say
Lulu.
something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax. He's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not,
I do.
He could always join a Blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
Yeah, please don't leave me in Besaid. The place is,
Leaving
you know,
him in
honestly
Luca?
kind of boring.
What do you want me to do?
Not much to do there.
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine.
Yeah, actually, it's not.
It is mine, huh?
No, it's not yours. Alright, there's one. You can actually
Why do
keep
you
coming
think she
back
wants
up
to make
here
him a
and just get
guardian?
more cutscenes. They'll just continue the
Because he's
conversation for a little
Jack's
while.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jack's son.
Yeah,
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
You're right, for once. I wonder which is best.
I don't know what's best, honestly. Alright,
Why don't you tell him he should?
Sure what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he was.
what is this, 20
What he
questions?
Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive. All right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
No,
I
you
disagree.
won't.
I know. It's his decision.
You know how it is. Guys don't talk to each other like that.
He doesn't like his father.
Nope.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me. I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it! Sin just takes everything away from us.
Kind of? I mean, it's more you, Yevon, but... Alright, that's the last cutscene, so... I don't think they have anything
Go
else to
bed,
say.
bud.
No, they don't.
I'm sorry.
You need time to think. Typical answer.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see our moves out there, huh?
Alright, you guys don't give me anything, right? And you also don't give me anything. Hey, where you going, buddy? Buddy, come back here. Why are you running away from me, huh? You don't want to give me the glasses? Oh, apparently people are talking about that. I'm a blitzer from Xanarkand. Alright. Where is my save sphere? Wrong door. I want to get a quick save down in case I mess up the Jack shot. I remember the first time I did this little mini game. I had no idea what the hell I was supposed to be doing. Like, even with the little tutorial and the little practice, I still didn't understand it. Mostly because I was, you know, young and impatient, and so I was just mashing X to skip through the talking as much as possible. Call me Charlie Brown. Why can't you just kick the ball, Charlie?
Well, trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy.
How do you spin that much and
You're
not
the
get
only
dizzy?
one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Yeah, well, I'm about to prove you wrong, old man. The Jack Shot Challenge. Memories of the day still haunt Titus. Let's try practicing a little bit. Okay. Did you get the hang of it? Now for the real thing. Okay.
No one else bet. You can't bet. You can't do it, kid. No one you can't do it. No one you're out of your league. You can't do it. No one you're out of your league. I'm the best.
That should be enough. I should have gotten that. Yes. Huh. I did it. And that's what's going to win me the tournament.
Yeah, right.
I'm the best.
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
No, they
Show
cannot.
us one more time, yeah?
They absolutely cannot. Hi. And now that I am being watched closely, I will fuck it up. That's usually how that goes, right? Alright, more cutscenes time.
That was the Ject shot, wasn't it?
No, I just said it doesn't have a name.
How do you know that?
Sir Ject showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Ject Shot Mark III.
What a name, you know?
Stupid name, huh?
Yeah, it is kind of stupid.
You know what? There is no Mark 1 or Mark 2, you know?
You
My
know?
old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark 1 and Mark 2.
And they did.
And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
Why were you getting mad? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Is he alive, you think?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, he
Sir
is.
Ject was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
Oh, word gets around pretty fast about Jacked. They just don't call him Jacked
What?
anymore.
Would you do if you found him?
Punch him.
Who
Punch him
knows?
real hard.
I thought he died 10 years ago.
Then ask him, did he bring back the milk and cigarettes?
I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know Yuna.
You know my
Your
pain,
father's
don't you?
famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right? Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in
Yeah,
his
see, okay.
footsteps as a
In the
son.
background, he's only doing like
Sure.
3 spins and he's getting
The
dizzy
honor
as
of
hell.
having a father
How
like
the
him
hell is Jacked and
surpasses
Titus supposed to
all
spin that many damn times and not immediately
Well,
throw themselves
there
off
wasn't
balance?
much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Damn right I do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo!
I don't want to, Waka. I'll show it to you in the
I didn't
tournament.
think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right.
Yeah, the bad thing is I have to play
Sure, I told
Blitzball.
Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
More cutscenes! Who is playing right now? That's the real question. The announcer's going off, but who's actually playing? Because the Aurochs are on this boat, the Kilika Beasts are on this boat, the Luca Goers on this boat. So that means you have the Albed Sykes, the Ronsos, and I don't honestly remember who the sixth team is.
Ah, over there. The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This would be dock number 2. All the way from Kilika, it's the Kilika Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to.
Is it really?
Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba, they're going to be pulling
Excuse
out
me, sir,
all the
what is up
stuff
with your
to try and
haircut?
Bring back the cup this year.
Like,
Exciting!
you got front and back devil horns.
The next team off the ramp is... Well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurochs. They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen our stats?
Past the first round. Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
I don't know if I would say any of those are fans.
Them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Right, Jimmy? Moving right along, our next team is...
The douchebags.
Here they are, folks. Our very own Luca Goers. They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork. They're an all-round first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
But where did they go? Like, why were they in Kilika?
They are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them.
Like, they don't have any reason to go anywhere, really. Luca's the only place that has, like, a Blitzball field. So, why did they leave?
Turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks.
What do we know? We know nothing.
Luca Goers are number 1.
Yeah, it's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm just gonna let my secondhand embarrassment take over as Titus does something stupid. I mean, this is just cringe.
Goers. You guys are smiling now, but not for long. Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the
I mean, even Walk in the background's like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
We sure stood out, though. We were on the sphere.
Oh my god, guys, we were on TV!
Mr. Micah is here.
Already?
The number 3 doc.
What's up now?
Now more
Mr. Micah has
cutscenes.
arrived. That's what.
Micah? Maester?
Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira.
He's some old
He's
fuck.
come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
No, he's
Run
dead.
your mouth now.
Let's all go see him.
Mr. Micah is like the ideal employee. He died, and he still came to work. You know? Alright, is there a chest hidden back over here somewhere? I don't think there is. Just double checking. I don't think there's actually anything here on Dock 2. But, still gotta double check. Just run around Mesh X. A, whatever it is. Alright. So that's Dock 2, so we're gonna Dock 3.
Can't see a thing.
It is a little weird sometimes because, like, I've mentioned this before, they reuse a lot of the same models in a lot of places. So it's weird when that first cutscene pops up. You can see the child crying and waving. It's the same animation they gave him when everyone was leaving Besaid. I also remember the first time I played this. The first time you see Seymour, you just instantly know he's a bad guy.
Isn't that...
It's the hair. It's the eyes. You look at this motherfucker and you go, why are you trying to be Sephiroth, bro? So there was absolutely no surprise when it turned out that it was like, oh, hey, he's a major villain.
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour.
No, stay down. Just go jump in the water and drown for me. It'll save us a lot of trouble later.
The son of Maester Giskel Guado, who departed for the far plain a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained.
His daddy died 2 weeks ago. I wonder how he died.
I am Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Giskel worked to foster friendship between man and
Also, it's just that voice. You hear that voice and you're like, yeah, you're evil, dude.
And to fulfill my duties as Maester to the
like, that's a stereotypical, I know it all, I'm smarter than you, kind of villain voice.
Bow your head.
Maybe I just watched too much anime. I don't know. Yeah, that's not a creepy look, I swear.
Psychs you up, yeah? All right, last meeting before the match. Hustle.
Hassa hassa. Yes, I will save the current game. And everybody's down in the dumps.
Where's Waka?
Let the matchup draws. We had to play the Goers in the first match last year.
And the year before that, and the one before that.
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Captain Waka!
We're playing the Albed Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals. That's right, we got seeded. 2 wins, and we're the champions.
Yay! Although so this was also pointed out to me recently. I'd never really thought about this before because, like I mentioned, I've never been a fan of Blitzball. So like I didn't do it other than, you know, the tournament you have to do here. But I didn't realize, but the Albed Sykes has the absolute best goalie in the game. His basic catch stat is like 18. So, like, when you look at the math, the Aurochs should never be able to win against the Albed Sykes. So how do they win this first game? Like, there is nobody on this team that can get past that keeper.
The game starts like real soon.
Yeah, the game starts like real soon. It's fine.
Come back quick, yeah?
I won't.
Hey, I'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be back in time for the second game.
Hey, Waka. You're stiff, man. No,
You need a massage?
Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this. Just breathe. Yeah.
Maybe now we can find
Almost. Almost. I can finally control my character.
How? Sir Orin was also my father's guardian. So, he might know where Sir Jecht is.
And he does.
Let's go now.
Let's go
It
now.
didn't even occur to me to think that the Arin Yuna was talking about and the one that I knew from Xanarkand could be 2 different people. I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy. I knew it was the same Orin.
Alrighty. It's a summoner. We should report, I think.
Albed Sykes, right? Some Albed saved me the other day, and this girl Riku gave me food, and you
Awkward.
don't understand me, do you?
No, they do. They're just choosing to ignore you. Why doesn't everyone wear underwear on the outside?
If you meet Riku, tell her thanks.
That's a valid question.
Oh, and as for the first game, may the best team win.
Yeah, the Sykes are the better team. But, you know, plot armor. Alright. Finally getting control. There's a few things we can do here in Luca before the games. I mean, we can do it all after the game, but, you know, might as well get it done now. So, heading down over into this other side, there is a primer right behind these guys here. And a chest over here for us. 2 more high potions. Yay. Nothing else we can do in here. Alright. Now time to go run around the docks. A couple different chests we can get. So, oh, hey, a waka.
The stores in the stadium.
You got any weapons? Do you have a thunder spear for me? Yes, you do. I'm gonna buy this. And I'm gonna equip it right now. That's gonna be really useful because I'm about to face a lot of Machina, so just gonna be nice. Alright, so dock 1. Chest here. I don't think there's another. Oh, yep, there's another chest here. And you don't do anything. Yep. What are these flags? Okay, so we've got the Oryx flag, Ronso flag, Sykes flag. Yeah, I don't remember who the 6th team is. I really don't. Alright, Dock 2. This is the one we came off of. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. There is a chest here now. Maybe that's what I was thinking of before. Anything over here? Here? No. Spamming buttons. Alright, so no. Just the one chest here. It's gonna be nothing on dock 3 because that's an open dock. Yeah, nothing on dock 3. The dock 4 has nothing? Possibly? Nope. No hidden chest here. There's very few points in this game where, like, chests are, like, actually hidden from view. There'll usually be, like, some kind of camera switch up to show you, hey, there's a chest. Alright, and the 2 chests here are behind this back hidden path. See what I mean? It just changes the camera. Yep. Let me go around. Alright, HP Sphere and MP Sphere. Those will be useful in a little while. One more dock, I think? Nope. Okay, so 5 docks. I was thinking there was 6 docks for some odd reason. Why are you stretching, bro? You tired? Did you not sleep on the boat? Were you getting pestered all night by the Aurochs to show you that move over and over and over and over again? More than likely. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Please let me through. Hey, let's go.
You're on candid camera.
You're really famous.
It's weird. Okay, another weird plot point. How is it that everybody knows that she's Lord Braska's daughter? Because
I hope we don't get separated.
he defeated Sin 10 years ago. She was 7. She was in Babel, yes. But she got immediately taken away to Besaid Isle and has stayed in Besaid Isle at the edge of the world where almost nobody comes out to visit there. Like, there's no reason to go out to Besaid unless you are a summoner doing your pilgrimage. So how does everybody know who Yuna is?
You try it too. Put your fingers in your mouth
Like, yeah, I can assume. I think, excuse me, speaks words, talk hard. It's safe to assume that everybody knows that Braska has a daughter, but how do you know that that's who she is specifically?
It's not working.
Nobody's seen her for 10 years. She's grown up.
Okay.
It's also a little weird to think that Yuna is 17.
Then I'll come running, okay? Well, guess we should just stick together then, till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, now we're going to backtrack a little bit and head up over this way. Here is the beer hall, where you can buy a bunch of the music tapes and like videotapes for cinematics and stuff. I'll get all this later, but right now I want the primer that's here. Out of my way, fat man. You and your belly bongos. Alright, and we'll run over here into the... I guess it's like a... Not really a courtyard. Town square?
This is a pretty big town.
Not really.
It is the second largest city in Spira.
It looks bigger in the cinematic, but, you know, you don't run through... I think you only run through, like, a percentage of it.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that.
Because of sin.
Because when a lot of people start to gather...
Sin? What about Luca? It's safe here?
It's not any different, but the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They fight and they fail.
Stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have. Spira's a little short on fun these days.
Yeah, you don't say.
Whoa. Talk about pressure.
That's right. Is Xanarkand like this too?
No. Much bigger. Much more city-like. Much more fake.
Well, there are more buildings. All tall ones. And cramped together.
Oh. They must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy?
Look, if I don't get dizzy from spinning around 20 times in rapid succession from doing a blitzball shot, I don't think staring at tall buildings is going to make me dizzy. Alright, so we should be running into the cafe bar thing here, but we're going to run this way instead. There's a chest up here that we want to get. I mean, we could get it later, but like I said, you know, might as well just grab everything now. 1,000 gil. I'll take it. And I don't think there's anything else over here for us right now. Yeah, there's nothing else right here for us now, so let's go see Aron, who's not actually there. And instead, meet a couple bullies. Hey, where did Devil Horn Hair guy go? He was just sitting at the bar.
Oren's not here.
I wonder where he could be. What's everybody gasping about?
Marie? Not see Yenke for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yenke? Forget Biran?
I mean, who forgets their childhood bullies?
Yankee. Kimari is small, Ranso.
See, they still bully me.
Kimari so small, can't see Yenke and Biran's faces. Kimari forget Ronso friends? We taught you much at time of Horn.
I wouldn't really call them friends. Also, what do you mean time of horn molt? Horns don't molt.
Maybe taught too much.
If your horn is molting, you know, it brings up some questions. One punch!
Take it outside. The tournament's starting, you hear?
The game!
Today, on this glorious day, players from all over Spira have assembled here to participate in this great contest of bravery, skill, and strength.
It's just a game, bro.
All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today.
No, nobody deserves to win the cup. Just me.
Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our role accordingly. Let us sing to the glory of the winners and applaud equally the valor of the defeated. Contestants, may heaven be with you.
And here's the kickoff. Almost. How does this sphere work? Like, how does the water stay floating up in the air? How do they drain that, actually? Because obviously it's empty at some point. They fill it. So how do they drain it? But also, why was it empty if games were being played as we rocked up on boat, you know? Why do I overthink these things? Why do I have to point out all these flaws? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I like things to be logical. I like things to make sense. Game start. Well, we know who's getting that ball first.
Kamari, Yuna's gone.
Nice undies, bro. Speaking of things that don't make sense,
Where in Spira have you been?
Huh?
we've been right here.
Kidnapped by the Al-Bed Sykes.
Okay, so she got kidnapped in 5 minutes.
The Aurochs to lose.
What?
If they're only Blitzball players, I doubt they'd do anything drastic.
But they are
We
Al-Bed.
shouldn't take chances. Let's go get her.
I'm going too. This'll be no problem. They're telling the Aurochs to throw the game, as if they needed to.
How? Self-burn.
How good a team can they be?
They have the best keeper in the game. But also, okay, so that's here's what I'm talking about. So you guys were essentially in there for, you know, like 5, maybe 10 minutes. So how did they kidnap Yuna, deliver a ransom note to Waka? Like, time-wise, it just doesn't make sense. There's probably some way to make sense of it all, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, where is... Probably make sure I am still on Slayer, yes. Kamari's on Stoic, I don't have anything for that, so that's fine, okay. Let's go fight some machines. I already talked to you, Waka, so I don't need to get the Thunder Spear from you. Look! They left us presents.
Whoa, what are they? Ancient machina salvaged by the Al-Bed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
No shit. Bitch stabbed me. Standard Thunder spell should work. Yeah. Your magic skill's high enough. Next set, please. And here comes the overkill. I think you can start getting X potions from these guys. I think. It's been a long time since I've really played. I'm not going to remember everything. I am going to be going mostly through the base game using memory, but once I get into the the post-game stuff, I am going to absolutely have to use guides and look up stuff because like I said, I've never really done a 100% run before, so I'm not entirely sure on how to do a lot of things. I've never had to do the penance fight. I've never really done the monster arena stuff.
What's up with these?
So I will absolutely be looking up stuff on that. Ah, missed, bitch. One more set? Yes. Missed again. Oh, did I? Oh, wow. I thought I attacked the same one with Titus. Oh well, this should kill him. I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought.
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks.
How did you even get that score, though? Also, just based on how the games typically work, how in the world did 4 points get scored already?
But the referee doesn't call the foul.
Yeah, they paid off the ref.
A real beating out there.
Huh. Still in there.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's go.
Just putting a man's pride down, why don't you? Guys, quick! The boat! It's leaving! We must run and jump. Alright, so all 3 of them running up. Jump, jump, and where's Lulu? We left her behind, guys! And yet somehow she got on before me. And time for probably one of the easiest boss fights in the game. Why you look like a chicken, bro? What's with the chicken face?
Hey, we can use this crane.
Yes, I know we can use this crane. I'm going to white magic Lulu, so we can get thunder off going on it faster. Black magic thunder and crane. I think I need to hit this 3 times. I'm gonna just jump on your ass. It's fine. There's 2 thunders. I got a cheer going. I don't really think I'm going to need it, but, just in case. I don't know who's going to get the killing blow here. Because with 3 thunders, now that the crane is working, Titus can use it, rip off the guy's head, and it deals 93% of the total health left over. Of current health. It'll never one-shot you, or it'll never one-shot him, but it will always take off 93%. Welcome to the barber shop. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, just a little off the top, please. Too much off the top. But hey, you lost your head. You lost that robot chicken head. Yep. And let's just guarantee the overkill. 1375. Not bad. Easy boss. You should never fail to this boss. You should never die while fighting this boss. So the door opened. He wasn't standing there, but we saw Yuna. Then she walks out, and the guy is falling down. I'm really picking out every little detail, aren't I? God.
A little.
Did you hurt them? Oh, just a little bit.
What is it?
I told them they had small peepees.
There were these Al Bhed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship. Even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship. But it's not.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they all do look the same.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
Who knows? Oops.
I don't know.
Hit my mic.
They were all speaking that Al Bhed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Al Bhed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant.
He's my
after
uncle.
My mother married. But she told
Why is
me
it
to
Sid
seek
is always
him
the
out if I
techie
ever
one?
needed help.
Every Final Fantasy game, Sid is always the techie one.
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Al Bhed.
We know that.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
The game!
Oh.
You know, since we're on a streak already, let's point out more time inconsistencies here. So, flare goes up. Right? Okay, I see the flare. 30 seconds left in the game.
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive.
Waka goes deep. Alright.
It goes through.
I'm gonna do a cool, you know, somersault. Kick off. Throw and score. Just in the nick of time. So, 30 seconds in between that flare and the end of the game. And yet somehow we are back on land already.
We're in the finals.
So did we like just... Did the ship go out like 10 feet off the dock?
If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Listen, okay. Your boyfriend's dead. You gotta stop bringing him up.
Just a little unfair.
Yes, you are being unfair.
Excuse me?
Don't give me that tone. Don't look at me with that tone of voice.
I know I could never take Chapu's place.
I don't want to date you
You're the one
anyways.
who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
Alrighty. I'll head on back. I'll get a chance to save beforehand, so we're good. God, my stomach, it hurts so bad.
Sure you all right, Captain?
No, I'm dying.
Starts in a few minutes. You sure you okay?
No, I just said I'm not okay. Of course we're playing the goers.
Miss me?
Not particularly.
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
All this because of me.
Yeah, all this because of you, Yuna.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop apologizing.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Better question, how can you let it happen multiple times? Because I believe she gets kidnapped like 3 times?
Don't anymore, okay? They're trouble.
But they are our friends, Waka. They are friends. Ah. Okay. Should be able to hit the save sphere. Now it is time to play Blitzball. Hopefully I only have to do this once. Hopefully. If I need to reset it, I will, but, you know.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups.
No time for warm-ups.
Ready?
Unfortunately. I'm going to be kind of cheesing this first half. Just trying to get as much experience as I can and keeping the ball away from the
I got
goers.
something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring.
You say that, but I can just instantly recruit you back onto the team, so...
Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Actually, no, I probably won't use Waka.
Might as well win.
Because I'm only going to do... I'm only going to do Blitzball for what I actually need to do to get the sigil and his reels, and then I'm basically done with it. I don't have to do it for anything else, thankfully.
I'm warming the bench. He's taking my place.
So I don't really think I'll actually use Waka for any of those games.
Boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Let's make the goers goners.
Let's blitz.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that.
Yes, you were.
Oh.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
No, he didn't. But it's fine.
Boys, what are we gonna do?
Win!
Try.
For Captain Waka.
We're gonna try our best. You guys can have the motto of victory. I'm sticking with the try your best, okay? I am setting my expectations low.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game.
Also, more weird time stuff. The tournament started with the opening announcement of Micah talking. And immediately went into the Aurochs versus yeah, I'm blanking.
This looks like
Why am I blanking so hard? I lose against the Elbed. And then we go straight into the championship game. It's not like, you know, we sat around in that bar for 30 minutes letting Kamari and the other Ronsos punch each other. And it's not like we sat around in the... or we took our time getting back from the dock to the Aurochs locker room. Because they clearly say, hey, the game's starting, you know, in a few minutes. So what happened to the other games? Did they just not play? The Guados! That's the other team I was forgetting about. And nobody likes the Guados anyways. It's fine. Just random thought popped up in my head and it's like, oh yeah, I remember now. Kiss my ass! Please let me get the ball first. Please let me get the ball first. For the love of all that is holy, Terra. Yes. Alright, mash triangle. Manual A. And then we are staying to the right side. We're going to pass to Titus. And then I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to keep passing back and forth. And I'm going to do this for the entire first 5 minutes. It is boring. Yes. How did you fumble that ball? How did you fumble that ball? Did I seriously not have enough pass? Oh my god. If you take a shot... No, of course, you're throwing... Oh god. I might have to reset. I might really have to reset. Oh! Jasu actually grabbed the ball? Okay, okay. Oh, this is bad. I can't break through. Because Grav will just take the ball. And my pass is... I'm just gonna have to attempt to pass. And pray. Pray this goes through. Nope. It's like he had an 8 block and I only had a 7 pass, but like it's possible for them to not like use the full amounts. Oh, that's going in. No! Wow! Keepa actually blocked that. That's amazing. No! You were supposed to do this. Oh, I'm... Yep. No break. We're just going to pass and... It's not going to get through. God damn it. Oh. Ooh! He actually did more than he was supposed to. Okay, I will take it. Wait, how did you get the ball back? Screw you. Why are you shooting? How did you both miss that? Oh my god, you threw it out of Titus. Okay, I'm gonna break to you, and then I'm gonna pass to... Oh no. For the love of God, you better catch this. Nope. Wasn't enough. Why does Titus's pass suck so bad? And how did the ball get all the way back over there? Oh, you have 13 shoot. I'm... Oh, no break. Okay, he's just shooting straight away. Get a hand on it, get a hand on it. Yes, okay. No, how did you... Oh, damn it. We're ready to pass. Yeah, we're just gonna pass Titus. Ooh, can't block it. Can't block it? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, nobody around me. I can now pass. Letty's too far away, so Jasu. Am I seriously too far away to throw a fucking pass with Titus? That's so goddamn stupid. Alright, it's halftime anyways. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. Now I have 3 minutes to get a goal. And then try to keep the ball away.
You're just playing great, Baba. Really great.
Fuck you. I'm holding my own. Of course, Grav leveled up. Alright, but Titus did level up, so that means I can now use the eject shot.
Boys, stop those goers.
Cap!
What about me?
Shoot like crazy!
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
That's the plan.
Goers are going down! Yeah!
Shoot like crazy!
Shoot like crazy!
Now!
That was a bit higher pitched than I thought it was going to come out as. A bit weird. Alright, so we are changing that over to the eject shots. Nobody has anything here. Not sending any marks. Alright, come on, get the ball first off. No, Grov got it. Damn it. Alright. Ooh. Come on, that was more than enough to take him down. Why is everybody on the left side? Yo, this position is actually kind of perfect. Yo, this is... Okay, so here's what I was talking about with cheating. So I've got 11 endurance. He's got 9 attack. He should not be able to take the ball away from me. But more than likely, he will. This should score. I'm close enough, it shouldn't drop off that much. He shouldn't be able to catch this. Okay, good. Yay. Alright, now I've got to get the ball back and then just hold on to it. Come on. Let me get the ball back quickly. Two-man breakthrough, you're going to dribble. You're going to go forward, and then you're going to pass. No, why are you going up to that side? Yeah, I about to say, you better catch that. Alright. I am now cheating. And this is how I win the game. I'm just gonna waste time. Well, no, because Waka comes back in. And then I think they get the ball back. So I've got to get the ball back again and then just go sit behind my goalie and go, you can't touch me. Nah, 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 nah. It almost sounds like they're saying Waka, but at the same time, it just sounds like a bunch of small dogs barking.
Calling for Waka, folks.
I'm just gonna float away. I'm gonna exit the sphere from the bottom, and then Waka's gonna come into the middle.
He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
No. Did it look like I took a hit ever? God, you guys are like the worst announcers ever. Bob and Jim. Baba, Jimma. Walk over here like, man, why are you putting the pressure on me?
Left out, but it really was the Oryx and Waka show after all.
No, it's my show. Fuck off. This is my story.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild. Oh, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go.
So it came through my own goal, but where is Keepa?
The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
Huh? Alrighty. Just gotta get the ball, hold on to it. If they score, that means I have to very quickly get a score with Waka, or else we'll go into overtime, at which point the first person to score goals, or wins, and... Okay, okay. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Alright, you can tell this trick is working because if you look on the minimap, the opposing team is like kind of just spinning in circles. So, I'm gonna let this finish out for a minute and a half. I'm gonna grab a drink while this is doing it. Alright, sorry about that. My dinner is a bit spicy today, so needed something to drink. And that is game. And we have officially won the tournament. Yay! Very little experience there, very little experience there, but I don't care. Got a strength sphere out of that. That will be useful.
Unbelievable! The Aurochs win, folks! This is one for the record books!
It's one for the record books. Save the card game, yes, because, God, I don't want to do this again. And now it's time to get attacked. Bro, why are you just floating there? Oh, bro's coming over, give him a hug. It's bromance, guys. You gotta love a good bromance. No homo. And out of nowhere, the Sahagin just show up. Alrighty. We're actually going to white magic and haste because this will stay on us for all of this, this fight. Oh shit, I might not even need to cheer. Yeah, I'm just one-shotting all of these guys. Okay, I'm okay with this. Alright, next set, please. I was going to cheer a couple times, but apparently there's no need. And yes, I have my overdrive, I'm aware. I'm not going to use it just yet. Can't touch this. Down, 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 down. Oh, the real question is, like, you know, we were playing Blitzball. I came up here to congratulate him. Where did I pull the sword out of? Hmm? Real question. Now I will overdrive and we'll energy drain. Eat light show. And that's that. But look at everybody in the background still cheering. That should be a lot. How did you not overkill that? Alright. Time to go say hi to the 6th member of the party. $31 power spheres out of that? Really? That's a lot. I think it's only like 17 enemies you have to fight there. Hi, Auron. Look at me, I am a badass. One shot. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm hoping I'm not so overpowered right now that I do kill the armored opponents for Auron's tutorial. Because I might soft lock the game. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, hey, I got my overdrive again. I'll take it. It's decent damage. Wow, I'm really surprised I didn't kill him. There we go. Sorry, Auron, no XP for you. Because, let's be honest, I'm really not going to be using you much. Oh, you got some. That's fine. Hello, friends. Why did the animators or the character or creature designers, like, I know it's flat, you know, polygons or with just textures. Why did they make it look like that dingo has balls? I don't pick out the weirdest things, I swear. Hello, Anima. Yes, I know, you're crying. Your son is torturing you. I can't wait till I can get your ass. Hopefully by the time that I actually do get Anima, I should be leveled up quite enough to where Anima is just instantly doing max damage. And that'll really help with, like, endgame grind stuff. Because I know... Well, I've never done a lot of, like, the hidden stuff. I do know that a lot of it has... well, I keep saying a lot here, but... a lot of health. Look at me, I'm a smug asshole. Raise me. Arms raised wide. Save the game? Yes. Ah, time for more cutscenes. Nope. Nope.
You're really leaving, Captain?
Yes, I'm really leaving. For now.
You heal up first.
I'll be back shortly.
Luna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed.
I mean, you could be. I'd like to be.
But... Come on, look sharp.
I slept plenty today, but I still feel tired.
Don't make
I want to go back to bed.
Yeah? Well, see ya, boys.
See you in about,
You be good.
No, actually, I'm not going to do Blitzball immediately after unlocking it. I'm probably going to go over and do the Chocobo Eater first. Then I'll start doing Blitzball.
Are you sure?
Are you
Never
sure?
liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep, yeah?
Yeah.
From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka.
Knight me.
Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah?
It's good to be back. As if I ever left you.
So, any news on what happened?
Like, you were an apprentice summoner until, you know, shortly before we left Besaid Isle. So, I've only been your guardian for all this time.
Maester Seymour's Aeon.
Literally, this Blitzball game, these two Blitzball games are the only time I was not your guardian. So, where the fuck did I go? Why am I being welcomed back?
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! All of this is your fault!
Yes, it is, Orin. You tell him.
By sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault!
And then Orin just laughs. Listen here, Aaron.
Who are you, anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey, man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it.
No, lots of things impossible about it.
Raska and I...
Like, when you think about it rationally and logically, yes, lots of things impossible about it.
Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you.
But if you would just tell the truth from the beginning, things would make more sense. See, again,
Why did it have to be me?
as I was saying in the beginning episodes,
Me too.
Orin is now claiming that he brought him into
Is he
Spirit.
alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive. He is no longer human. But then, I felt something object there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
No.
It can't be.
Say it isn't so. I cannot bear this truths.
Sin is
Truth? Truth. Not truths. Why did I put an S on that? I don't know.
No, that's ridiculous! No way! I don't believe you!
But it is the truth. You'll see for yourself.
You best start believing in ghost stories, because you're in one, boy.
If I say no,
Every story must have an ending.
I don't care about your stories!
If Titus said no, then this series would end, and I'd stop making videos on this. Because the game would be done.
Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I?
No, not
You're
really.
the one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
You know, a lot of games have, like, alternate endings that you can unlock. And some games have had like DLCs that put in other endings.
I know.
I've always thought it'd be funny if we can get a DLC for this game where at this moment in time, you're given the option to say, fuck you, I'm not going with you anymore. And it would give you an alternate ending to the game. That'd be funny. I wonder what the ending would be, though.
It's all right.
Orin. Will I ever go home?
No.
That's up to Jecht.
I mean, you'll visit your home a couple, well, at least one time. Properly and not
I'm going to offer
you
my
dreaming.
services to Yuna. Come.
Yay! I have control of my character again. Alright, there's really nothing else that we can do here in Luca. Everything that we can do in Luca requires us to leave Luca first. But I think for the sake of pacing, and just because this episode's gone on for quite a bit longer, there's nothing really that it cut out for me. I am going to just go ahead and end it here. Go ahead and get a save down. But thank you guys for watching, and when we come back next time, we are going to have the best cutscene of the game with the awkward forced laugh, and then we're going to start a bit of a grind. Head on down the Mian High Road. So, I will catch you guys later, and have a good day.